Hey, what's going on YouTube? Ronan back in WhaleBorough. And we're going to do a little building here today. So I had a little bit of a mess up the other day, in which I built up the pathways here. You know, this little weave, and it looked really good. Let's get our tool ready. It looked really good. It looked a lot like this. Yeah, I didn't have this fence or this pond. That was an idea I had. I'll tell you about it in a second. But it did come up this way, came up here, meshed in up here kind of nicely. I might take this part out actually, but it meshed in really well. And actually this might taper up a little bit differently. You know what, while I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and make it happen, shall we? Well, let's make it happen. A happy little area, right? Oh, no, not the grass. There we go. That part of the grass. There we go. That's a kid. So yeah, so I had it all done up, and it looked really good. And you know how I am. I'm always trying to do something different with the server. You know, make the server cooler. You know, do a new feature. And in doing so, I put this water mod or water effects mod on, and what it does is it brings some of the stuff from 1.13 into oh wait, that's not what I want. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll do that. Hit that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll be good for now. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this here. We'll do that. Do that. Whoop. Put that there. Yep. And do that. Yep. We're going to come through here and we're going to clean all this out. We're going to come through here. I'm cleaning it out right now. I got to stay on task. This isn't what we meant. This is not what we were supposed to do for this episode. Ronan. God. But yeah, so I had it all set up and I had the water mod thing in. And it caused some problems. And I just couldn't get the server to restart after I removed it. So I had to refresh the server from, it was effectively the night before. Or it was actually the day before. And then I realized that I had built these paths late at night. I actually, it was 10 o'clock at night when I did it. So I didn't realize it till I reopened the server, and come to find out my paths and stuff were gone. This whole complex I had up here was gone, and I was less than pleased with myself. But stack 2 minus A. There we go. Little world edit for you. But I was able to reconstruct it, and it looks fine now. So not terrible, not bad. But it was annoying. Also put that bridge in yesterday, and it is styled off of Pont Neuf in Paris. So if you're wondering why does it look like Pont Neuf? Well, because I was looking at pictures of Pont Neuf, and I thought it was cool, and reasons, and it does look cool. And now that, we'll get ready to you guys. Now that I have released the preview video of Project X, I will not shy away from turning away from this view. Now the lower gatehouse is under massive amount of construction and reworking, and I'm not in love with the way it looks. Also, the roadway up to Neufenstein is not quite right how I want it. It is different than the actual Neufenstein as far as the pathway. Everything else is pretty much one-to-one based off of a bunch of images that I've got. But that is in fact Castle Neufenstein, or Schloss Neufenstein. That is what Project X is modeled after. And I know a lot of different builders, both on YouTube and Twitch, and non-streamers and non-content creators. They have opinions on building based off of real things, and I like to do it. I did Castle Ertz. I've done. Well, we're building Neufenstein now. A little Pont Neuf action. I did a Hagia Sophia one time. I did a Westminster Abbey. So I personally like to do builds based off of actual buildings, because the winery itself is actually based off of an actual winery. It's a winery that's in Napa, California, which I talked about at the beginning of the series. It's based off the Visatori winery, and it's in Napa, California. And I haven't actually been to that one. I have been to the Robert Mondavi winery. Went there several years ago with my kid's mother. And it was a good time. It was really neat. It was my first time ever being to a winery of any kind. 5. We're gonna do that there. Okay. And I really enjoyed it. It's I'm not a real big wine kind of guy, but it was pretty neat, and the tour was cool, and I'll be honest, the wine was really good. Even though I don't really groove on wine. It's not really my thing. But if you're looking for a good wine, I highly recommend that one. So, what are we going to do here? Oh yeah, we're going to world edit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some of you are probably thinking, "Oh my God, he's using World Edit to do stuff that you could do single block." Well, yeah. 3514 walls. 3514. Boom. There we go. But I feel like you guys by now should know, if there's a chance to use World Edit, we're definitely going to do it. just need to make sure I keep my blocks straight. Boom, there we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the preview video of Project X. I wasn't entirely sure that it was time yet to release it, but I think there's enough built that it's fairly obvious what it is. How did I use a different block? Oh well. I think it's fairly obvious what it is now, and I think I know some of you already guessed who I was talking about. And for those of you that didn't, maybe go back and watch some of the videos from the past couple weeks. And there's several hints that I dropped as to who. And I think I'm really excited about the project, and I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to really come out nicely. And I have been putting quite a bit of energy into it because it's meaningful, and because I got into Conquest Reforged because of Dukon. I think I was stumbling along in the YouTube rabbit hole, and in different Minecraft vids, and I came across I think it was Chateau Lumiere, and I was looking for some ideas on castle building, and I came across his How to Build a Castle tutorial, and that's the one where he's building Castle Crime, and arguably some of his best work. And I binge watched every episode over the course of a weekend, and I just shamelessly watched them all. And I think I may have gone without food or something. It was an experience, and I think I was about one video in when I downloaded Conquest Reforged, and I haven't turned back since. And I got used to the blocks, and I just love it. I absolutely love Conquest Reforged. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that have been inspired by his builds, and the way he explains things. I've just found it to be, he's got a relaxing way about him, and in his builds, and the way he explains stuff, and the way he goes into detail, and that really spoke to me, and I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it enough that I started making my own builds, and I got into Conquest. And of course, it wasn't until this year, actually just a couple months ago, that I started a channel. It was something that I always thought, that'd be cool. Hey, I could do a channel, maybe. And then I thought about it, and I gave it some more thought, and I thought, I'd be like one of the oldest content creators. You know, especially for like Minecraft, because most of the content creators for Minecraft, they do Let's Plays and they do survival, and I tried survival, and I am terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. Which is funny, because I play a survival game. You know, I play The Long Dark. And that is a survival game. But it's, you know, it's different. It's a whole lot, so much different. So, but it, grab that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab white. And get there, then yeah, okay. So this right here, this is probably actually going to be the first thing that we paint. This is going to be the like a storage shed. It's just going to be real super simple. And I might even use that. Wooden board. Oh, I want to try you out. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see what it looks like at least. Because, I mean, this isn't supposed to be anything special. It's just a woodshed. Oh my gosh, I really like this. It's just a tool shed is all it is. And what's... the hitbox on that. Is there any other? No, it's just that. It's fantastic. What a fantastic block. See, you know, I've been using Minecraft. I've been using Conquest for you know, quite a while now, and there's still blocks that I come across that it's like, oh, what is that? What is that? And you know, discover new blocks all the time, and it's great. I love it. Soft gravel. So, I am using a different shader than I usually use today. It's actually a shader that I kept meaning to grab, and I did try it out before when I had the AMD GPU, and since I moved to the 2080, I'd forgotten about it, and this is going to sound shameful, and you know, I'm just going to say it. It's going to sound shameful. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, but I actually I remembered it because the creator is a subscriber as of today, and I saw his name and I was like, oh my god, that's the shader that I meant to go back and try. And so I fired it up, and yeah, I fired it up, got a hold of it. Let's see, how's that look? Ooh, I want to get rid of that. Let's go, whoop, right there. Why is that? Well, it's kind of a cool effect, but no. No. Let me just... Actually, gosh, do I... Oh man, how did I do that? How did I do that by mistake? Oh, whoops! No, that's not it. All right, I think we might have to just have that like that, you know. Okay, yeah, that's a good little woodshed. I like the way that came out. It's good. And we'll populate that with the appropriate tools. But back to the shader. So the shader, and I will show it to you. Video settings, shaders, Triliton, or and you're gonna have to correct me if you're watching. Triliton's V8 shaders. So I tried this. I tried V7, and I like it, but it's really super vibrant. And then I went to V8, and oh my god! I mean, look how blue that sky is. Look how real looking that sun is. And look over in the left-hand side there. Look at that. That's like lens flare, like you actually get the shadows. I mean, I love it. Love it. And on the AMD, on the 5700 XT, it didn't look great. And I blame the video card. And I blamed the video card at the time. But you know what? It's an AMD problem. And now I actually know that I had that card set up wrong. It's actually the 5700 XT is actually an incredible card. And if you have one, and I'm here talking crap about it, I apologize. It is a very good card, and one of the great things about that card is it's inexpensive in comparison to some of these other cards. More specifically, the one that I'm using. So, and that's something I'll talk about. Actually, we'll talk about that right now. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Just threw it away. So, if you're in the market for a video card, and I know a lot of people, they want to get a new video card because they want to do shaders, or their video card's getting old for whatever reason. Well, it's getting old because it's getting old. And so you're in the market for a new video card. And you see people with... Whoop, no, we can't do that, can we? Oh, I know what we're going to do. Yeah. Yep, I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to leave that like that for now, because we're going to style that out. And we're going to actually style this out too. So where's my invis? There it is. Visible light block. Your friend and mine. And now we want some coals. There we go. Looks good. And boom, the build is done. No, we got more to go. And you know what? I apologize that we're just kind of doing laid back, nothing crazy video today, but figured to be kind of nice. Kinda nice. Especially since, so I put this out in my Long Dark video that I just did. I am going to be, we'll just say out of town. For a little bit. So this could very well be, for a little bit, this will be my last video for a short period of time. Not a long time. Short period of time. And I talked about it before, you know, when I have to go to sea, there's not going to be videos for a little bit. But this is very, very short, and I'll be back before you know it. It's just a quickie, quick underway, and we'll be back, and things will be right as rain. So this is going to be the like the dining hall. This will be living quarters. This will be the kitchen area. That's going to be a gazebo, like a leisure area. And then what I'm thinking about doing is actually putting more vineyards out there. But for now, it'll be like this. 2. So I want to. Yeah. Rear sphere. 2, 1. Mask. 35. 4. So yeah, we're using some of the things some of the techniques I showed you in the tutorial. So if you haven't had a chance to see those yet, I have put up quite a few, several tutorials on World Edit. I think I'm at 3 of them now. And by no means are they end all be all. And there are many tutorials out there for World Edit, for things with Minecraft. And you don't have to watch mine. I would encourage you to give them a look, because there's a lot of things with World Edit that freak people out, and as a result, people don't use World Edit because they're worried. They're like, "Oh my God, I'm going to destroy my build using World Edit," and you're not going to destroy your build. I'll tell you right now, you're not going to destroy your build. We are going to put a tree right here. Actually, this is all going to be trees. So, and there we go. Yes, I know we're making this quite tall right here. It's okay. I need the room for the people to sleep. It'll be okay. But yeah, so World Edit, World Edit's nothing to be afraid of. It's really not. And I try to, with my tutorials, I try to show you that you can have fun with World Edit, and you can build and be successful without worrying about punching holes in your world, because it happens. I mean, I have done it. I mean, I can show you here. Watch this. So, VR Sphere 06. Whoop. The other 6. That's 6. You accidentally do a brush and then you boom. Oh wait. Mask. Boom. Oh no, I just dug a hole. Well, watch. It's back. Right? Rebel 0. That way that one's safe. But yeah, I mean, it's don't worry so much about it. Are you gonna do something that'll screw up? Sure you will. But that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun with World Edit. And if you're not having fun with it, then why are you doing Minecraft? Why even build if you're not having fun? And that's another thing. So if you're doing a big build, like I would call WhaleBorough a really big build. I mean, it's not Krasberg, but it's a big build. There's several of us that are building it. I would call the winery a fairly big build. I would call Castle Neufundstein, I would call that a massive build. That's actually going to take me quite a while, because I have the forward half of it done. I don't have the back half, which back half will go all the way to over there. It's gonna be huge. And I haven't decided yet as far as building on that, if I'm going to do that on camera or I'm going to continue to do it off camera. Tell me in the comments if you'd like to see it on camera, and we'll do what we'll see what we hear. And if people want to see it, then great, we'll do it on camera. If people wanted to see what it's going to look like when it's done, that's great too. And we will keep to doing the build that way. And let's do this. Oh, we don't want flies in here, do we? Ooh, that's not going to work. We're going to have to think of a different way to do that. Maybe, you know what we'll do? I know what we'll do. We're going to put exterior stairs to get upstairs. That way, we can have nice rooms here for the people that work all day in the vineyard, and they just want to come home, get some rest, enjoy themselves, some sleep. And I know it's weird seeing me actually build out an interior, but sometimes you gotta. And you know what we're doing here? Actually, we're going to pick our color palette later, and it is going to have a Mediterranean vibe to it, like the winery. but I have some ideas that I want to do with brick, because I think it would really look kind of cool. This, on the other hand, though, this, we might just go ahead and build this thing out right now. I like making gazebos. You know, I'm just like desperately want to build good gazebos. Just badly want to make them, and I make terrible gazebos. And this is going to be my effort to make a good looking one. So bear with me. But there are some things in Conquest that I'm terrible at. And gazebos is one of them. Trees are another. Trees and landscaping, I don't know why. I don't know why it is. Because I grew up, outdoors, backpacking, doing that kind of thing all the time. And I don't know why I am so epically bad at doing landscape. I used to help my dad all the time doing landscaping out in the yard. I know what colors look good and stuff, and but as far as landscaping in the world here, I'm so terrible at it. And like with my trees, and I am unashamed to say that I use a tree pack for my trees when I do my trees. Like the forest over there, which I will eventually come up with a name for the forest. Something cool. It's not going to be called something cool forest, but it'll be a cool name. But we'll give it a nice foresty sounding name. Okay, so we need something with punch. We need a block with punch. A block that just says, hey. And I think we'll find it over here. I thought about doing stone. And that's strange. Pillar. I thought about using stone, and I immediately decided, no, this can't be stone. Because the stone just has, it doesn't have the right, might be kind of nice. It doesn't have the right kind of look we're going for. Now I could do it out of that, but that's kind of what the pickets are made out of for the vineyard. I could do it out of something like that, but again, that's stone, and I don't think it's quite the right vibe. So I think we're going to go with this. And I think what we'll do is, and a dark carved beam. What is this? Spruce plank? I think do this and go like that, and then we need the skinny. We need a skinnier version of it. There's a slim version? Yeah, small pillar. Dark carved. Let's see if there's a small. Dark carved. Oh, darn, there's not. Okay. Oh, shit. Hang on 1 second. I apologize. That was actually one of my guys at work. I have to go into work for a very quick, brief moment. Nothing's wrong. It's just part of the job. Requires me to, like, there's certain things I have to sign. Saying, yep, I agree with it, and it's good. So we'll get that done. Okay. This is going to be stone. I really, you know what I want to make it? I do want to make it travertine. Really do. Travertine brick. There's worn diorite. That's it. That's it right there. Small diorite. Yep, that's the ticket right there. I think this will look good. Apparently, we've used up all of our musicness. That's, you know, some of you may not like the way that shader does that, where it's so bright. I do. I like that because that's what it's like. You know, I mean, that's what it's like if you really had a floor like this, a stone floor like this, and you know, it was made out of this kind of a stone, and you know, sun was hitting it like that, it would do that. I mean, I know it would do that because, you know, my parents' pool deck is made out of travertine, and it's like that. And it's just that glare, and it's really happy with really happy with this shader pack, because it adds that real feel, that real vibe, that I really like. I mean, some of the other shaders, I really like them too. A lot of the Silders ones, I really like them. But this one, I mean, it's almost like ray tracing. You know, it's just, I mean, look at that. Gosh, that looks good. Looks really good. I think we're going to have to continue that pattern through here, which will look nice. Let me So, okay, so we need some carved. And I think this is going to be our block that we go with. And then we need some tile. And we want to go with the gray. I think we might actually want to go with... We'll try the gray. Okay. So we're going to go like this. And you know what? We may throw this up here and we may change it. We may not like it. It may not have what we're looking for. But I want to get it up here and I want to think about it and I want to look at it and I want to see it and go from there. And let's get, do some professional Conquest reforging. Like that, like that. Little pro tip action there. Oh, we could go. You want to see what happens when you go like super? We'll go super duper. Give it a really good vibe, because this part of the greatness of Conquest Reforged is all of the blocks that you've got. And if any of you have ever watched 15.2 Conquest Reforged, like go watch Filthy Coin. He's on Twitch. Go watch Filthy Coin and watch Conquest Reforged in Minecraft 15.2. And you think that we've got ridiculous blocks in 12.2? 15.2, which I have 15.2. It's not stable for the server to my liking yet, so we haven't changed to 15.2. That and Primitive Panther and Mr. Tourist don't have Conquest 15.2. So we're not going to change over it for a while. But like I was saying, so go watch Filthy Coin on his stream and watch how insane the amount of blocks and the things that you can do with the blocks truly is with Conquest in 15.2 or 15.3. I think it's 15.2. It's just it's nuts. Monsterfish and all the other guys that are involved, and I, you know what, and I apologize, guys, if I don't know all of your names. I mean zero disrespect. It's just there are so many blocks in 15.2, and it's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Why is that? Oh, is that not going to work for us? No. Yeah, I guess that's not going to work for us, is it? Well, what if we do this? Oh, I knew what we could do. Oh, I know what we could do. All right, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have to go, and I apologize. I will get this episode edited when I come back from work. But I'm going to do something real quick that's going to make some people cry. Tears of joy and pain. So, watch this. And I'm not very good at this yet, so... Wait, oh. See? Not good at it yet. Do that there, do that there. They're almost even. So chisel and bits, boys and girls. Chisel and bits, and if you really want to see some chisel and bits insanity, go check out Jaggy Snake and Crying Emu on their server. They have pretty much built. So they've pretty much built. They've built just about everything on their server using massive amounts of chisel and bits. You see, that's not too bad. And we can come back. We can come back later and make this actually more round with chisel and bits. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So we've got these. We've got this mapped out. On the next episode, we're going to pick out a color palette, or I'll actually pick out the color palette and have it hovering over here, and we'll get that all set. And let's see, what's it like looking out from here? Pretty, really pretty. So like, comment, subscribe. This is Ronan, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.